So today we're going to be looking at the geometric colouring book niche, and well, is there potential to make big money there? Well, that is a question I am going to be answering in today's video, so make sure you stick around if you would like to learn the answer to that question. Now, if you haven't been here before, my name is Rory and I run this channel called Mr. Rosa. And before we get into anything, can I just ask you guys to hit that like and subscribe button, as it would be greatly appreciated and doesn't take you half a second to do. Now, if you haven't already, I have already created a video on how to create the geometric colouring books, and if you haven't, I will leave the link up there for you guys just to go and check it out. But I didn't go into any niche research or keyword research for that video, and I asked you guys, would that be something you guys would want to find out? Is this a niche you want to learn more about? And I did get quite a few comments saying yes, they would like to learn more about it. So this is the video I'm going to be creating today. And while just doing a small bit of digging before this video, I have found that there is potential there. There is potential for you guys to make some money off this. So yeah, if you want to learn how to create these books, make sure after this video you go and check that one out, as it's very informative and very simple. It's a lot easier than it may look, and yeah, we're just going to dive straight into this video and we're going to have a look at the keyword research for this video and what other books are selling, how much money they're making from this niche, and yeah, see if you guys can do the same. Let's just dive straight into it. I'm going to start by jumping into Amazon. Now, as always, like I always say, search in all departments, and I promise, I've been putting it off loads, but I promise I will be making a video on why you should be searching in all rather than books. I've answered it in a few comments, but I will be creating a video on it soon. I know you guys have been asking for that, and I know, I'm sorry, I haven't made a video on it yet, but yeah, just for now, know you've got to search in all departments. It's important to get the correct keyword research because, well, that is where most people will be searching in when they go onto Amazon. They won't be going down into the books part. Now, let's just start off by typing in geometric colouring book and see what my AMZ suggestion expander says. So as you can see, there is all the Amazon ones down on the side, and this is good once again for getting keyword research for your title or subtitle. So geometric colouring books for adults, that looks like the top one, looks like one that people are searching for a lot. Geometric colouring book, geometric colouring books for kids, geometric colouring books for adults relaxation. That is something you could put in your subtitle. I'd recommend putting that as something in your subtitle, like colouring book for adults and teens relaxation. That's just an example, because if you look below, it says for teens, that's also a popular one. And then yeah, my AMZ suggestion expander says on the right, geometric colouring book for adults, geometric colouring book for kids, geometric colouring book for adults, and yeah, that is all we have. So there's not a huge amount, which shows that, well, it's not as big a niche, so that could suggest that there's more potential for you guys to be getting in there. But yeah, let's just start off by just clicking geometric colouring book and clicking search. Now, as you can see, there is 915 results, which is great. That is really good. That is what we're looking for, because it's within that 1,000 mark that we always try and get below. And yeah, so that means that there's not as much competition. However, we're looking for the next criteria, which is 3 books within that 300,000 mark. Well, if you look at the first 3 here, 61,000, 55,000, 26,000, 86,000, 78,000, 197,000, 98,000. I think that is telling you straight away that this is a niche you could be getting into, as the competition isn't very high, but yet all these books are, well, within that top 300,000. Most, I think nearly all of them were in that 100,000, which is great. That is what we are looking for. And then yeah, if we have a click on this book, and then its title, Really Relaxing Colouring Book 9 Gorgeous Geometrics, Really Relaxing Colouring Books, Volume 9, that isn't a very good title and subtitle. I wouldn't recommend doing something like that. I'd say probably in the title you want something like Geometric Colouring Book, and then in the subtitle putting Gorgeous Relaxing Geometrics for adults and teens, something like that. That would be better for niche research. However, this book's still 61,000. That's still a very good ranking. And this book has been published since 2015, so we can have a look at the BSR, how it's changed. And yeah, you can see how it's fluctuated quite a bit, but it has got below that 61,000 here, 38,000, 41,000, 49,000. So yeah, it's telling us that it's making money, and 442 reviews. That'll also boost the BSR of it, which is great. So I'm sure she's made quite a bit of money off this one singular book, which is great. It's what we're looking for. Now, if you want to get an idea of the interior, what a geometric colouring book looks like, and well, from that first page you can already see how simple it is. I mean, I think if I look at that, she's even messed up the margins down here on the side, because only one side is clear, then the others all like cut, which is weird. So she's obviously not picked the right option between bleed and no bleed or something like that. But that's not important. And well, maybe if you think about it, if she had done it more correctly, done it a bit better quality, better title and subtitle, her BSR would be even better. But anyway, you can see how simple they are. When I showed my video, I actually made it a more interesting design than that, I felt. So that could mean, again, more sales and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the first one we have for today. And let's just move on to a second one, just to get a range of different ideas. So this one has a BSR of 55,000. Patterns of the Universal Colouring Adventure in Math and Beauty. Didn't use the geometric niche in there, but maybe if it's coming up with when I put in geometric colouring, but that means she's put it in the 7 keyword boxes. And again, can we have a look inside this one? No, we can't look inside. You can get an idea just from that picture what kind of thing you could be creating. Again, very, very simple stuff. I'm sure if you learn how to do something like this, then you can change up all those hexagons and stuff to different shapes, like a triangle, something like that. And that looks like what she's done here if you look down here. Yeah, it's really, really simple stuff. And again, the BSR has fluctuated. This one has got down to 20,000 at one point, 21,000, 23,000. And I'm sure at Christmas time, its BSR is going to go down even more, which is great. It is, again, what we are looking for. And let's just look at one more book. So I don't think that was a KDP book. And we got this one, 26,000. We can have a look inside of this. And that's a colour test page, so we can't actually look inside. But is there pictures here that will show us what it look like inside? No, there isn't, which is a bit strange, a bit annoying, but as you can see just from the cover, you can see what kind of thing a geometric shape would be like. Again, this has got a better title and subtitle, I think. Colour and Create Geometric Shapes and Patterns Colouring Book Volume 1, 50 Designs to Help Release Your Creative Side. That's a much better title and subtitle, although she could have capitalised like creative side and that kind of thing, but it's not too important. If you want to get an idea of how much you'll be making from that book, so what was the BSR? 26,343, 26,343, 163 sales per month. Times that by 1.5. Let me just get my calculator out. 163 times 1.5. She's going to be making about $245 per month just off that one singular book, which is great. That is very, very nice money. You can imagine if you have a few of these pumping out that sort of money, you can be making a very nice income. So that's a little look into the kind of books you can be creating, getting ideas for interiors and that sort of thing, and we're just showing you the competition for these books. And as you can tell, the competition, there's not much competition. It's a niche that, well, there's definitely potential if you create these sort of books. Get into creating it now, especially before Christmas. I reckon these kind of colouring books could be very, very popular for kids, for adults, for teens. I know it's something that people would be looking to get as gifts for people for, like, again, relaxation, that sort of thing. It's great. And let's just have a little look at, well, different keywords we could be using. And today I'm going to be using a software called Magnet, which is within the software Helium 10, and it's really a great software. I have the free version, which means I only get 2 searches per day, and to be honest, I will look at upgrading to Unlimited because it's very, very useful for keyword research, very, very accurate stuff. And yeah, if I just type in geometric colouring book, click search, just wait for it to load, it will tell me the top products, the word frequency, what words are being used with these kind of books, the search volume, 106, distribution, total keywords, blah, blah, blah. And then if we have a look down here, we get all these different keywords and phrases we could be using in our title and subtitle to help rank our book. So this will tell us the search volume, the competing products, and yeah, it's really amazing. It's really, really useful. So like it says here, colouring books for adults, search volume 490, which is quite high, and then competing products, 30,000, which is too high for me. 30,000, and obviously, if you know anything about the colouring book niche, you'll know that's very, very accurate, because colouring book niche is so hard to be getting into. If you can rank a book with the colouring book niche, you'll be making so much money. But if we look at the second one, Mandala colour books, 167 search volume, again, that's not bad. But then the competing products is 477. So that is definitely one I'll be writing down, and that's a keyword I'll be looking to put into my title or subtitle. And we can keep scrolling down. Adult colouring book geometric 264, computer products 8,000, not high. Again, we're looking to be getting it within that 1,000 mark once again. 100 amazing patterns colouring book, 289 search volume, but only 460 competing products. So that can make me think, well, if I'm creating a book with maybe 100 different designs in it, I could use that in my title or subtitle, 100 amazing patterns colouring book, because that looks like something that's been searched very, very frequently. 289, that's very, very high. And yeah, this is really, really great. I'd really recommend looking at Magnet within Helium 10 because it's so useful, honestly, if you're wanting to get really good keyword research. And I will leave the link to it down in the description below for you guys to go and check out. And yeah, there's loads, and it will tell you all the competing products, all different bits of information about it. Magnet IQ score, so if it's higher, well, that's better. So as you can see, 350, that's got a very good Magnet score. 628, again, a very good Magnet score. And it says here, oh, if I can just hold over it, score based on the ratio of estimated search volume versus number of competing products. A high score means a relatively high number of searches compared to a number of competitors. A low score means the opposite. So that is good. So if you're looking just at that score, you'll know if it's got a high score. Well, it's a keyword you could be using in your title, subtitle, 7 keyword boxes, because it means its search volume to competing products is, well, very, very good. So that is looking a bit at the keywords and phrases you could be using. Now let's have a look where you can get these interiors. Now obviously you can go through and make them as unique as you want. You can make them all from scratch, and well, like I always say, if they're unique, it means you'll be making more sales because there's going to be no one out there using the same sort of interiors as you. So you can do that, you can create them all yourself, or you can go to a website like Creative Fabrica where you can buy these interiors for a very small price, or if you buy the unlimited version of Creative Fabrica, you can download all sorts of different interiors that you want. And yeah, if I just type in geometric colouring patterns, as you can see, geometric colouring book for KDP, there's all sorts of different pages within here, and these are like really well made designs, and you can just create a book out of these. You can go into Keynote or PowerPoint or whatever and just create how many pages you want, maybe like 100 pages, because then you can use the 100 amazing colouring books keyword. I think that was what it was. 100 amazing patterns colouring book keyword. And yeah, personally, I would probably look at Creative Fabrica because it would save a bit of time for me. But if I was more artistic and loved drawing that sort of thing, well then I would make them myself because it saves money and makes them, like I said, as unique as possible. But there's pages and pages of this stuff. They're very, very cheap. And I will leave the link to Creative Fabrica below. And you could pay for the subscription, which is $29 per month, or buy these individually, which is $3. But personally, I'll go for the $29 per month because, well, it's a lot cheaper overall. If you're downloading all of these, it'd become a lot cheaper. But anyway, that is a look at the geometric colouring book niche, and I hope you found something from that. I hope you can make some money from this and just follow the same steps that I did to get good keyword research. And well, hopefully you've learnt something from this, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions, because I love reading and replying to every single one of your comments. And yeah, if there's a niche you would like me to have a look at, because I'm always looking at new niches to get into, what are some good and bad niches. And yeah, leave them all down in the comments below. And well, once again, if you did enjoy, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as it would be greatly, greatly appreciated and doesn't take you half a second to do. And until next time, goodbye.